Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Phil. It is the Friday Five. Thank you so much for joining me here today as we are ending the work week and we are ending the campus week. And now here we are looking at the weekend, ready to head there with God's Word. And I want to challenge you today. Actually, I want to encourage you today. That's a better word. I want to encourage you today from the book of Isaiah. Now, I'm going to be in Isaiah 61, verse 4. Now, let me give you kind of the setup for this verse. Okay, the people of God, the Israelites. Okay, but the people of God, they had been cast away from their homes. They had been taken into captivity by the enemy, the Babylonians. Okay, I know I'm throwing a bunch of big words, so hang with me. Okay, but their lives had just been toppled. I mean, lives have just been upended. Okay, and they find themselves now coming back to where they used to live, only to discover that their homes and their cities, their possessions, they'd all been destroyed. And God, in the midst of all this uncertainty and in the midst of everything being upended in their lives, he makes this promise. Look at Isaiah 61, verse 4. It says this: "They will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations." Now, what an amazing word of encouragement to a group of people who had lost everything. What an amazing word of help and support and comfort God gave to his people when they came back only to see devastation, only to see chaos, only to see ruin. And I want to take you maybe to a time in your life, maybe you're there right now, where what's going on right now is a time of uncertainty. It's a time where your enemy, and that's not a person, it's the devil, okay? But the enemy has taken time to upend you, to try to devastate you, to throw chaos where there should be peace. The enemy of your soul has done his best to try to ruin you. And then the words of this verse, I think, come into play. That those things that have been torn down, God can rebuild them again. Those things that have been devastated, God can restore those things again. And that could be your livelihood. That could be a relationship. It could be a ministry. It could be so many things that the enemy chooses to, what Jesus said, when the enemy chooses to steal, kill, and destroy, he's come to give us life more abundantly. But we know that the enemy's mode of operation is to steal and to kill and to destroy things in our lives. And maybe it's been for generations, just like the people of Israel had experienced. And maybe there's been some devastation going on for generations in your family. Stuff that you didn't even have any control over. I want you to be encouraged this weekend to know that God is a rebuilder of those things that have been broken, and he is a restorer of those things that have been destroyed. And whatever that is, do not be afraid today, all weekend long. Do not be afraid to call out to God and say, "Lord, I need you to rebuild this. I need you to restore this. I need you to put this back together." Even if you're the one that's made the mistake, I believe that God is absolutely able to and capable of restoring everything in your life. So this weekend, I want you to be encouraged today that whatever ruins you're walking towards, whatever devastation that you're experiencing, God is able to restore and rebuild. And you can ask him for that today. And with that, I'm going to send you off on your weekend. So please know we love you. We care about you. I'm glad you joined us. Have a great weekend. And Lord willing, we'll see you next time. Okay? You take care. Bye-bye.